The open enrollment period through Nevada HealthLink is happening right now through January 15th. It is the only time of the year Nevadans can enroll in health insurance without experiencing a qualifying life event such as moving or sudden loss of coverage.
The Executive Officer at Nevadan HealthLink, Janel Davis, is here to tell us more about what Nevadans should know about open enrollment. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me. Happy to be here.
Well, we're thrilled to have you. This is obviously, super important in all seriousness. So what is it that the Nevadans need to know about the options open to them and the open enrollment period that's happening?
Yeah, so Nevada HealthLink's open enrollment period is happening right now. It goes through January 15th. And really, this is an opportunity for Nevadans to get health insurance coverage. So if they don't have access through health insurance through their employer, they're not quite yet Medicare age, which is 65 or over, and they're not eligible for Medicaid benefits, then Nevada HealthLink would be a really good option. And having health insurance is designed to protect you and your family if an emergency were to happen or, God forbid something happens, and it can be astronomically expensive if you don't have health insurance. So it is really important.
Yeah, we kind of lightly touched on this at the top here, but when should people actually start enrolling?
So right now, the first thing that Nevadans should do is visit nevadahealthlink.com. And we also partner with a lot of stakeholders around the state, so brokers and navigators. And these are our boots on the ground. These are the folks who know the insurance, they know the plans, they are certified and licensed to help you enroll in a plan that best fits your budgetary needs and your medical needs. Yeah. And the best part is they're free. So you can find that assistance on our website, nevadahealthlink.com. You can also anonymously shop the marketplace. So you can, if you want to do it yourself and visit nevadahealthlink.com, you can start browsing the different plan options available.
A lot of people who work for corporations and other businesses that have health insurance, have been doing their open enrollment recently. Mm-hmm. So who is this specifically geared to, and who else should be checking out the site?
I mean, everybody who doesn't have a health insurance plan. So again, if you don't have health insurance through your place of business or your employer, maybe you're a hairdresser or you're a real estate agent, you own your own business and you don't have health insurance, it's really time to start prioritizing that, and Nevada HealthLink would be a really great place to start.
Yeah, around this time of year, especially for open enrollment, it can get really overwhelming trying to figure out what the right plans are. And is that a bit about what you guys can help with as well when people are saying, I don't even really know what plan might even be the best for me? Yeah,
absolutely. Insurance can be a daunting experience. It can be complicated to do that application, and so that's what Nevada HealthLink is here to do. We're here to help you through that process. You don't have to do it by yourself. We really encourage you to work with a broker or a navigator in the state. You can find one within your zip code. We also have customer service representatives on the phone who can help you, but make an appointment today and just start the process of finding what's out there for you.
Yeah, obviously finding some kind of coverage that fits your needs or fits your means as well is essential during the open enrollment. You've mentioned that there are people on the lines to help people navigate their way through it. But how do the steps work? I mean, obviously picking the plan, choosing the plan. When does it start? How long does it last for? What are the kind of things that people need to be aware of?
Sure. So the application process, it can be, if you're brand new to Nevada HealthLink, because we do have, a lot of people who have returned and they were just automatically re-enrolled. But if you're new to the process, visit nevadahealthlink.com, call a broker or navigator. You can make an appointment with them over the phone. But the application process itself can take anywhere from, 30 minutes to an hour. It just kind of depends on the different questions and like what type of medications you might have. We do ask a lot about your household composition because what determines the subsidy amount that you could get. And Nevada HealthLink, I just want to put a plug in there, is the only place that you can find that financial assistance from the federal government to help offset your monthly premium costs for your plan.
Right. Yes, well, thank you so much for joining us this morning. Really insightful. So to find more information on how and when to enroll for health insurance in Nevada, just head to nevadahealthlink.com.